Alright, what's going on everyone? I am Dash, and welcome back to the cross-examination of Adrian Andrews, who doesn't remember too clearly because she was too dazed. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? I assume the one before this? ... Well, you see, are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case? Say ... She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. So, are we gonna have it? So she plans things out that much. So, I assume that's going to be Edgeworth. Her codependency is coming through, huh? So, well, Miss Andrews! Okay, so yeah, the judge told her to answer. Yes, it was me. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. Hold it. So, you opened the guitar case then? Yes, well, maybe. ... Why did you open the guitar case? Wait, huh? Miss Korea's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? So why would she even care about the guitar case? Was she maybe looking to see if it had been stolen? I don't know. I think that's the first thing you would do is call for help, not open the guitar case. Edgeworth is going to object. As it was said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed. Yes, as we have heard. Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it. So yeah, there's my theory, validated. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? It's his sort of signature item. But getting back on topic. It's not a big deal though, right? The case is empty after all. Let's press that. Was it really empty? Well, the guitar was found at the Global Studios, so yes. I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. Edgeworth is going to object and tell us we're fucking stupid. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. Your bright red guitar was found in the studio, and that's a fake. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Okay, sorry. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Let's press that. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? Yes, that's probably it. ... Okay. ... So we're just dotting back and forth. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. And even make her talks with evidence. Guess I should give it a try. Okay. Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now. I wasn't planning on letting up, but she's at her weakest now, so this is our chance. Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with, say, I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record, waiting to be found. Is the knife gonna be what we present? Okay, so I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. Let me look in the court record, see if there's anything in there. Huh. Press conference ticket, radio transceiver, largest camera, magazine clipping. I'm thinking is perhaps the suicide note or the suicide report that talks about the suicide note to the statement that she doesn't know why she opened the guitar because maybe she thought he was hiding it in there. So I'm just gonna look through the court record, but other than that, I think I'm going. I think that's what I'm going to present, unless I see something else that stands out to me, which I'm not. So I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. There's nothing contradictory about that, I don't think. Not a big deal, because it's empty after all. That's for why I opened the case. Even I don't know. So that was the last statement. Crap, I don't want to see Mia's thing again. So I think that's what I'm going to present. For some reason I thought there was another one. Okay, I'm going to take a state. There. And I'm going to present The suicide report? No, the music is still going. Maybe it's the attempted one, who knows. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Fuck. Sure, let's present the attempted suicide report instead. No, I don't even fucking know. I don't want to give up and already look at the walkthrough already. We're only 5 minutes into the fucking video and testimony and stuff. Why am I continuing this at all? Yeah, I'll keep looking. I don't know if I'll look at the walkthrough or not, but I'll keep looking off recording. Okay, I had to look at the walkthrough, and I am fucking stupid. So, I am so stupid that of the 4 statements here, you can present this to 3 of them. So, what we present is the guitar case, which says it bears Karina's fingerprints, but it doesn't say anything about Andrew's. So, the theory is that because Andrew's fingerprints weren't on it, there's no way that she was the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear. Not Watson. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. Ah! Murmur. What is it, Miss Andrews? You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints simply just because I touched the case. So was she wearing gloves? Except no, because the tomato juice. Unless she opened the guitar case, took them off, and then poured herself a glass. Should be weird. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time? Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time? It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. I see! Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime. Nothing strange about that, or that strange. I can already tell exactly what it is. It's that strange, and then present a wine glass. You're wearing gloves, isn't that a little strange? Why is that strange? You have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time. I do indeed. I'm not even gonna take a stay, it's the wine glass. I have your proof right here. This wine glass. The wine glass? You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. You took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice. Wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? Did you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Unless she opened the case before she poured the wine glass? Jesus, her glasses broke, and she puts on a new pair! How many pairs of glasses does she have? Oh god, it's like Velma or something. Yeah, actually, no. This lady is totally Velma. I think, okay. Can I even remember how Velma's voice sounds? I'm gonna do my best attempt. Order! 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 Let's see, looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. Exclamation, or question point. What do you mean? I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here. But it's just an empty case. I wonder if it really was empty, though. But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio. Phoenix, drop all of your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. It was probably the suicide. You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. No. I think it would be unnatural for someone to do that. Though it was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that they're on the case. Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic. In order to sort into his misguided, I'm going to object. I have a feeling he's going to, I have a feeling he might, go with, what if it was reversed? She opened the guitar case, then poured the glass. No, Your Honor, please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. Which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. So someone else came in after and opened it. However, it's wide open in this crime scene. I'm sure this guitar case is some relation to the murder. Edgeworth is going to object. If you are so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Probably not. Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Let's suppose for a second the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. Bright guitar not being the only thing? You want me to suggest that a bright black guitar? Oh god, everyone. So, you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it? Right. I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. So, the theory is that the guitar wasn't in it, but he's carrying something else. Right. Wow, that's only a tiny amount of bar. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? Okay. I'm gonna look. Radio transceiver, I don't think that's gonna be it. Well, his camera, old bag had it. The magazine clippings, no. Guide map. The guitar case is inside the guitar case. The wine glass, the crime photo, obviously no. The Jam and Ninjas button. No, that's not gonna be it. The suicide report, the attempted suicide report, autopsy report, the knife. Elias photo, I'm pretty sure, just looking at these, that's gonna be the suicide report. But I am going to take a state before I present it. And why would something like that be inside the guitar case, let alone this one? Why, Mr. Wright? Why? Well, I just thought it might have been possible, so that's wrong. I have a suggestion. Why don't you put that in the void, where your brain is supposed to be? Okay. Yes, so never bring it out again. Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm dragging the game around. Can't a foolish fool get some love? Jesus, are we referencing wrong karma? Do you still think you can prove your theory? Can you prove that the guitar case is not empty at the time of the murder? Okay, so we don't get an option to say no. So it's gonna be something in the court record. Okay, let's go back to our state. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? It was obviously Maya. I'm just kidding. So... Does Maya's profile say she's... It doesn't even say she's been kidnapped. I doubt it was gonna be Lana's camera. She had that. Yeah, she had... It was stolen after the crime. Not the press conference ticket. I doubt it's gonna be the magazine clipping. It would probably be something... I don't know. I'll try the magazine clipping. And let something like that be inside the guitar case. Alright, I'll keep presenting a few things, but I will do it off camera. Okay, I had to look up a walkthrough. Apparently the answer is the Nickel Samurai. I didn't present this because I figured it was specifically the photo of the Nickel Samurai, and why would the photo be in it? But apparently the Nickel Samurai himself is in the case. This is a photograph! Yes, what's important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. In this picture... It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is... Inside the guitar was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume. Not sure why yet. It seems a little strange. But, you know... That's what the walkthrough said to do. What? I don't remember. Mr. Wright, explain yourself! Right. Are you saying that doing this opened the guitar case to take out a costume? Nothing has pointed to this yet, so I don't even know why we're bothering to present it. What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Instead, you put it on to hide her identity so she can make her escape. So... Oh, so that explains the photo. The photo is also something that could be presented. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? So, is this assuming that she was actually the killer? Is it? Exclamation point! I refuse to accept your theory! Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You in this photo! Order! Order! Can't be too hammy because it's just before midnight. Looks like we wanted into quite another mess again, haven't we? Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. So the real one was hiding inside the costume. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt Angar's. Yeah, that's a big problem. Okay, why would something of the defendants be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case, of all the places. True, that was a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. Okay. What was the single samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? Either it was stolen from On Guard or it was a spare costume. I saw this on the walkthrough. So I'm going to actually take a stake though, because it said if you willing to wish a small penalty for a brief moment of hilarity, pick it was stolen from On Guard. I think it may have been stolen from Mr. On Guard. Stolen? Why would someone do such a thing? Maybe the thief wanted to interfere with the post-ceremony stage show. Perhaps. And so, if he didn't have his costume, then Mr. Bonagard would be forced to go naked. Or just in regular clothes. After this, going to object. Maybe you should be stripped naked and not for making a mockery of this court. Excuse me? Mr. Bonagard did not take his costume off after the award ceremony, though he was still sleeping in it. He even testified that he took a nap while still wearing his costume. Did he testify that? I thought Adrian testified that. Is this not correct? Yeah, he did say something like that, didn't he? That's what I thought. So, let's try that one more time, shall we, Mr. Wright? The court would like to hear your thoughts. Okay, so what was the next samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? So our only other option is it was a spare costume. Well, that wasn't really that hilarious, but oh well. So Mr. Ungard did not take his costume off during the break period. So the thing is, what I'm wondering is with this. Honestly, if I didn't see the walkthrough, I probably would have gone with that as my actual answer. But what I'm wondering is why on earth would the Chairman Ninja have a spare costume? And I'm starting to have sound cutouts, but it's fine. But it's interfering with my thinking. You know, unless the Jamma Ninja was supposed to be like backup, which would be really weird. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one. What? Then, I was in the night of the murder. There were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gate 1 Hotel. I guess I'm saying that. I don't know why, but yes, that is what I am saying. And how do you explain the costume was inside the guitar case? That's what I'm wondering myself. It would mean that the victim himself had planned to bring this spare to the ceremony. Well, I guess the victim could have been, intending to, do something goofy in the costume and ruin his reputation. I don't know how he could even get the spare costume. Unless Adrian brought one to him. Because, obviously, if he's going to make one himself, it's not going to look authentic. You would probably have to be the original costume designer that would have to do it. So, I guess the theory is that someone got wind of this and tried to kill him. But why? The victim, Mr. Greedy, was the German ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai's spare costume with him? I don't know. What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? ... So that's what he intended. Objection. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling on this time without any sense of inner monologue? Yeah, I love how they specifically, make it so that you can't see the witness stand or the judge during that sweep over. They do a blur so that they can reuse it no matter who's on the stand. No, This reminds me, we haven't seen Andrews in a while. What's right? Please explain yourself! Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai's spare costume? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? I have a theory, but think carefully before you answer. And answer with gusto. I believe in you. Okay. We're getting really small penalties lately. Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai's spare costume in the hotel was... Oh, we don't get options? We have presentations. Okay. What could it possibly be? Actually, I think that might be it. Seems like the Nickel Samurai has to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Meaning that it could be, meaning that, On Guard didn't know anything about a confession, he just knew about a stage show. So it could be that Kurita set this up, the confession, and was going to confess something that would, ruin On Guard's reputation. So I think, did I already take a state? I'm fucking dumb. Did I? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's present that. What is this? On the night of the murder, after the stage show, Nickel Samurai is going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai is supposed to confess something at this conference, in costume, which would mask who it really was. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? What struck me as strange is that Mr. On Guard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. God, the text is going slow again. So, it'll probably be Andrews, his manager, who was set that up with Kurita. How can that be? When I see it, that can only be one thing. The conference is set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita himself. But the victim? Yes. The Spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. So, my question is where... Oh, I guess the... Wait a second. Well, hold on. Thought. So, the guitar case is empty. Someone shorter than On Guard was seen wearing it after the crime took place, and after Andrews found the body, but before the crime photo was taken. So, who could have got in during that time? So the Spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Kurita was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. Murmur. Also, so the guitar case was closed at the time of the murder. Someone must have been wearing gloves. We don't know who, but it wasn't Andrews. It wasn't Kurita himself, obviously. Because he was dead. So someone wearing gloves came in between Andrews discovering the body and the crime scene photo being taken. So he was going to dress up as a Nickel Samurai and hold a conference. Why did the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference, which he was probably killed for. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something, and by confess, I imagine he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that Juan Kurita, posing as the Nickel Samurai, is going to speak about Matt on Guard. So, yes, I guess that is what it would mean. So, yeah, but if that's the case, that's not a confession, that's public disclosure. So, yeah, he lied. Duh. Humph, Andrews says. Well, Miss Andrews, I can see why you're pros at what you do. Alright, I was gonna do a Velma voice, wasn't I? Pardon me! Yes, just as you say, the press conference was set up by Juan. So she had knowledge of this. Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this. I was the one he asked to help set it up. Which, you know, because she was the one who would have had resources for it. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me. That would make sense, since she would have access to those designs. You want to bet everything on the Chamber Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. Okay. That's what he thought anyway, except he died. He was going to ruin him, huh? It looked like somehow one had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Okay. What? Now, I suppose the secret is, what is that? Which On Guard probably isn't going to like me revealing. But it's probably better than a murder charge. Oh, you know what this secret of Mr. On Guard's is, Miss Andrews? Let me guess, she doesn't. That's something only one knew. I don't know what it is. Oh, I see. See. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone. That's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. On Guard. Yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior. Okay. Yes, Your Honor, I understand. With his testimony of protecting Matt. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. I had to kill one no matter what. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. So, well, so much for your client. And me. So he's saying that maybe Matt got wind of it and killed him. My thoughts are confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife. I'm Matt's manager, so I felt I had to protect him. So, she is also under the theory that Matt's the killer. This does account for everything! Except probably one little detail, which I don't know yet. Well, I am the logical type. And even that fits with Velma. So yeah, the new voice is Velma. We're finally seeing her true self! And I keep fucking, like, I keep doing the wrong voice and then correcting myself a couple words in. She is more nervous than a scared rabbit. And there are no objections. I mean, like a best verdict based on this testimony. Okay. Now then, Mr. Wright, if you please. Looks like somehow everything has swung to the opposite of the scale again. So we're gonna have to object and demand our right to cross-examine. That just means I have to put my weight into this and turn our logic upside down. Okay. Cross-examination and protecting that. The moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. So I think I'm going to press stuff, and then, yeah, forget what I was gonna say. We're coming close to the end of the video, but we're not close enough to end things yet. So I'll press things and at least give myself an idea of what to present. So the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Let's press that. Would you say that was your intuition speaking to you? Don't confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. It's weird, my brain is still saying to do the super fast talking voice for her. If you want to prove that someone did something, you need 3 things. 3 things? A motive, an opportunity to commit the crime, and finally, decisive evidence. So, I have... we've got kind of all 3 of those. We have a motive to prevent the press conference, an opportunity to commit the crime because he wasn't accounted for during that time. He said he was napping, but we can't prove that. And decisive evidence is probably the knife and the button. Of course, there's probably holes in all of those. At least like 2 of them. Or 1, I don't know. And if you think these three things through, the answer comes quite clear. You should have already known that, Phoenix. I suppose they didn't teach that to us in school, or at least not from what I remember. I missed that day. May I continue now? I had to kill one, no matter what. So would you say this need came from the press conference? Yes. You know why Juan chose that event in that hotel for the conference? Because that was when he could cause the most damage to the public's beloved Matt on Guard. I suppose. You knew of this plan, didn't you, Miss Andrews? Yes, because I was the one who set up the conference and prepared the costume, and I'm trying to switch voices mid-sentence again. But I'm sure Mr. Unguard himself didn't know anything about a press conference. He said he didn't. Oh really? Can you show me any proof that he didn't know about the press conference? No, anyway, the important thing here is that the information was not in your testimony. So, I'm guessing we're going to have, another statement added that we present something again. Yes, I agree. Ms. Andrews, please correct your testimony, if you please. Grasping at straws now, are we, Mr. Wright? Okay, so, I know what his motive was. I don't have any way to prove I'm right. Okay, I don't know what to present against that. Maybe we press that and then options pop up? Has Mr. Ungun done something to hurt or betray you personally? See. ... Why do you ask? Oh, Kurita has. See. You're the one who helped Mr. Kurita with his press conference. None of that was supposed to bring down Mr. Unguard, yet you still helped out. So... Maybe she thought she could get the suicide note that way? I don't know. Let's see. ... The person on trial right now is Mr. Unguard, right? Like the witness was thinking. Excuse me. What the witness was thinking, helping the victim with his friend, is none of our concern. Except it is if there's a contradiction in it. In the case, it means that the defendant had a motive to kill. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Okay, so... I'm gonna load that state and look at it. So I don't know what his motive was. I don't have any way to prove I'm right. Present that. Maybe some proof that she does know what his motive was? I'm gonna go back one statement. So from the moment I saw, so are we talking about Unguard's motive or Kurita's? For Kurita's, either Unguard's for killing or Kurita's for she does know what his motive was, but she doesn't have any way to prove she's right. So do I need to prove her wrong? Let's see. Now I have one's autopsy report. This is talking about Unguard's motive for killing. Attempted suicide report. I don't think these are it. I don't think the suicide is related. High photo. Excuse me. Motive. We're talking motive here. It's not the guitar case. Hotel guide map. Magazine clipping. See, perhaps Unguard saw that magazine clipping and figured, she was betraying him, and that was his motive in this theory anyway. Let's see, his camera. Or perhaps, when was this picture taken? It could be... No, Unguard wouldn't know anything about that. So, I'm trying to think. So, Lana's camera, it was stolen on the night of the murder, the tabloid article about the victims in the case. With Unguard, maybe not once. No, I don't think this is it. The radio transceiver is no. Press conference ticket is no. Unless, well, Unguard might have seen that press conference ticket. Nickel Samurai. I think I'm going to try presenting. I'm going to take a state. 100% the magazine clipping. No, the music is still going. The statement is clearly faulty. Okay, perhaps it's a press conference ticket again. No, music is still going. The statement is clearly faulty. Just for shits and gigs, I'm gonna present this camera too, because who knows? No, the music is still going. I don't know what it is. It's time to end the video anyway, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough again. I'm sorry for being such a bad attorney, but I am. And I'm out.